Welcome, sir. A very good afternoon. And how are you feeling that this real estate conclave is happening in our state? It's a very, very big summit that's happening, and how it's going to hamper or impact the real estate scenario in our state.
Once something good is happening, it definitely has a better impact. And gradually after the event, you'll be able to know the impact of the event. And where today, for the first time, more than 300 realtors, 100 builders, and the policymakers are in one platform. We discuss on changes happening in real estate practices, processes, and what is way forward, what is going to happen. Newer things are in our era is into real estate. It is into regulated practices. Real estate is into different climatic changes and all that. How normally a real estate getting affected? Then what are the normal practices going on across the country, and what our state need to adopt it. So that we are discussing, because this is one of it platform where we have national realtors, yes, local realtors, and local builder and policymaker. Yes. You have today seen industry secretary and advisor to chief minister, Mr. Asit Tripathi. He was there. We are discussing the focus of the government towards real estate. Interestingly, both of them appreciate that a realtor, what we normally say that real estate broker, real estate consultant, real estate marketer, real estate agent, whatever you want to say, they are recognized and they are a integral part of the trade. So we are recognized. That's a wonderful message we are giving it in this conclave.
Wonderfully explained, sir. And there goes my second question: that how has government policies impacted the real estate landscape in our country and as well as in our state? How would you differentiate that?
Government policies always has an impact, because government normally anything it does and all that does good for the trade. And our immediate stakeholder is builders. Is anything corrections needed and all that, builder hand to want to discuss with the government and correct policy, and we are the campaigner. Once the policy is framed, like once a project's brochure is designed, what we do, we carry that brochure in the details of the property and all that, we carry it to the market, connect it to the buyer. So that is what anything in policy changes. For a matter of fact, if you have an idea about RERA and all that, anything happens and all that. So government does it for the betterment of the trade. Definitely the major stakeholder where builders are there. So they design a roadmap, and we normally push the roadmap to the buyer. One among the because this is where it is designed in your selling documents. So anything happens good happens any development for real estate happens, it's good for the trade.
So also, if you're looking into Bhubaneswar, like it was like some 1 decade back or 5 years back, we did not have a scope of lot of infrastructure coming in. But right now, if you see, Bhubaneswar is expanding. So right now, if you have to look into the market, what are the local market trends that you've observed recently that are influencing the property buying decisions?
It's definitely good, very early to predict, because Bhubaneswar has never been seen this situation before. When I'm talking about 3 years, 2 years before and all that, Bhubaneswar, it was a demand-driven market because supply was low. Now after RERA came and all that, it's a supply-driven market and all that. You can't say that demand is low. It's something like that. No, we are into a transition phase. So now wait for a time, let's say after a year or something like that, I'll be able to tell you what is the analysis and all that, whether we are growing or we are at par, or is any kind of corrections needed in the real estate industry of Bhubaneswar.
So also another fact that I want to touch upon is the climate impact. How do you think it's going to impact if you have to take up these projects and all?
It's very, very early to predict on it, because we have limited knowledge on all that, how climatic, because it's definitely having an impact. Government is taking a lot of policy changes. It is again projected into real estate sector and all that. This is to be done, this is not to be done. A lot of guidelines are coming, and a lot of guidelines are yet to come. So we are following it.